Which cruise companies over the next 5 years are really expanding? More ships, private beaches, private islands. And which cruise companies, as of date of recording, haven't announced anything for the future? Let's dive into it. I'm Tom from Cruising with the 4Bs and welcome to the 4Bs HQ, our house. Let's begin with Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean over the next 5 years, well, they are really adding more and more ships. In 2025, August, we've got Star of the Seas. That is sister to Icon of the Seas with a massive capacity of 7,600, 250,000 tonnage. Well, it's a big one and it's sister to Icon. They're opening a private beach club in the Bahamas in December of 2025. Legend of the Seas, the third of the Icon ships, will be arriving into Europe in 2026. A second beach club in Cozumel. 2027, the fourth Icon ship. Perfect Day, yes, exciting stuff, in Mexico will be arriving in November 2027. And a seventh Oasis class ship will be arriving in 2028. Also lots of rumours, but not confirmed yet, there will be a Discovery ship, a smaller ship for Royal Caribbean coming sometime in the next 5 to 10 years. But who is up next? It's Disney Cruise Line. Disney Cruise Line has got some exciting things happening. Yes, indeed, I'm getting very excited here because Disney Destiny is arriving, sister to Wish and Treasure, based out of Fort Lauderdale, coming in late 2025. Even more exciting than that. Cool, I'm going to explode with excitement. Disney Adventure. Now, Disney Adventure is slightly different to the other Disney ships. If you remember rightly, it was half built. Then the company that was paying for it to be built got into trouble, went out of business. Disney took it over, and it's a massive 6,700 capacity ship. Wowee. And that will be heading out of Singapore in conjunction with the Singapore Tourism Board, and they'll be doing cruises to nowhere to start with, just heading out to sea, but it's going to have so much on board. Unnamed ship coming out of Japan in 2025. That once again is in conjunction with companies out in Japan. And we also have in 2027 another sister to Wish and Treasure. New ships, Disney ships in 2029, 2030 and 2031, really expanding Disney Cruise Lines. Norwegian Cruise Line, what are they doing? Well, they're expanding as well, like crazy. Aqua arrived in 2025, Luna will be arriving in 2026, the sister to Aqua. There'll be an unnamed sister to those two in 2027, two more Prima-class in 2027, 2028, and a new class by 2030. And they say by mid-2030s, they're going to have over 27 ships. This is exciting times for Norwegians. Up next is Carnival. Carnival are going to have 5 ships on order. A little bit of a wait for Carnival Festival. Did I say that right? Please do tell us in the comments if I haven't. It's going to have the biggest water park at sea. Whee! They've got Carnival Tropical coming in 2028, and then excitingly, Project Ace.
Alrighty then.
In 2029. 3 ships. It's going to have large tonnage, and they reckon, rumoured, up to 8,000 passengers. Wowee, exciting stuff. Before we carry on to find out who else is expanding in the next 5 years, enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you enjoy cruise content, then press on that subscribe button. Thank you. We continue to Viking. Viking are going to be having 5 ships over the next 5 years. Viking Vesta 2025 and ships in 2026, 27, 28 and 29. The luxury cruise brand is expanding even more. Have you been on Viking? Please do let us know in the comments below. MSC Cruises is continuing to expand. What is happening with MSC Cruises? Well, we've got World Asia in 2026. That will be sister ship to the world class of World Europa and World America. Where is World Asia heading to? Asia? No, Europe. World Atlantic arrives in 2027, another sister to the World, and the World Series will continue in 2029 and 2030. There are lots of rumours that as they head towards 2030, they will be putting to sea the biggest ship in the world with a gross tonnage of 265,000, beating the Icon series. We will wait and see, but massive expansion for MSC Cruises. Exciting one for people in the UK now, Marella Cruises. Marella Cruises, part of the TUI company, a British cruise line, and previously with all of their ships, they have been buying ships from Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, doing them up and then making them own. But they have announced this year that in 2030 and 2032, they will be building their own brand new ships. Not too much information. It will be based for the British market, but we will wait and with a lot of excitement to find out what TUI will be building for Marella for their cruises, their ship in 2030 and 2032. It'll be very interesting when they've got a blank piece of paper what they will come up with. Celebrity Cruises. They are the sister brand to Royal Caribbean. They have an Excel coming in 2025. Begin river cruises in 2027.
Virgin Voyages only announced expansion plans is Brilliant Lady in September 2025. It is expected to be identical to the other ships.
A few companies that haven't really got any news coming out. Princess, we'll start with them. They have Star Princess, which arrives this year, sister to Sun Princess. We went on Sun Princess, great ship. Look forward to finding out what is on board Star Princess. After that, Princess, no announcements at the moment. And fellow Carnival cruise companies, P&O Cruises, Costa Cruises and Cunard, there is no announcements as of yet of any future cruises. Some discussions, some rumours going around that P&O are trying to negotiate a time in the shipyard at some point in the late 20s, but I can't see any ships in the next 2 or 3 years happening. Cunard obviously had Queen Anne in 2024, so I wouldn't be expecting another one for another 5-6 years, but we will await. But no news at this moment, and no news on Costa Cruises either. No news on Ambassador or Fred Olsen for any future expansion, but we will wait and see. Which cruise company are you most excited for the expansion? Are you a little disappointed that all these cruise lines seem to be getting bigger and bigger? Would you like to see some of these cruise lines, except for the luxury cruise lines, doing smaller cruise ships? And if you've heard any rumours, please do let us know in the comments below. We love a good rumour. But for now, click on the screen right now for another fabulous 4Bs video.